Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. We are back in the Gen 4s this week. We're at New Hampshire. Not one of my favorite tracks. I really don't enjoy running this track a lot. It's super loose all the time, and I've just never gotten a good feel for this track. It's a weird flat track to me. Not great on flat tracks for the most part, but it looks like we're the number 2 car here today out of 26 cars, which that's very scary. That's not a good sign at all. So there's a lot of people here with numbers at the end of their names too, which I've noticed, which is pretty funny. But yeah, being car number 2 is not great for us. Luckily, we had a really good Talladega and ARCA, so we got kind of lucky there, gaining a lot. So if we lose some here, it is what it is. I don't expect to do great here, but we got 80 laps. Almost full field. 30 cars, I think, is a full field, and we will see if we can stay out of just eye pacing all day, because I could see there being a lot of cautions. All right, let's see what we could do qualifying here. Fastest I got down to was like a 30.8. It wasn't super fast. Some guys run like 30.6s, 30.7. So if I could run under a 31, I'll be pretty happy with that overall. But we'll see what we can do. Right now, the fastest guy is a 30.7. But we'll see. Try to keep this car under us from sliding around too bad. Try to get a run in here if we can. Did not get a good run in, kind of got loose. Track is very hot, 119 degrees it says there. That's pretty crazy. I kind of like to try and diamond these corners. I was sliding so hard there into turn 1. I feel like this is not going to be a great lap at all, but that's okay. This is going to be a really difficult race overall. I don't know if this track was redone recently or not, because it does look slightly different, but I don't know if it actually is different or not. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you guys know if this is different or not. 31.2 is not great, but I did mess up 1 and 2 a lot on that first lap. Kind of messed up the exit of 2 there some. Right now we're 12th. That's not fantastic. I'll be starting about mid-pack as the 2 car, which is very scary. If I could try to have a little bit better of a second lap, that'd be awesome. I think it might have been a little better, but I don't know if it was down under a 31. Was it? 31.1, so it's going to improve us up to 10th right now, but not a whole lot. So it's going to be some tough going for us here early in this race. Hopefully we can stay out of any wreck that happens early. That's my main concern. But yeah, 31.1's not great by any means, but it is what it is. We'll do the best that we can out here, and hopefully we can survive this 80 laps. All right, we're getting ready to roll off here. We fell back to 11th on the inside now. I don't know what's going to be better, inside or outside, honestly. I have no clue with this track, because I feel like the inside, it depends on how hard they try to pinch you down, how bad it's going to be for you, because I like to try to diamond line it, and being on the bottom, I don't want to run into the guy on my outside or anything. So that's going to be difficult, trying to stay in like this lane, because you don't want to get too low, because it kind of like inverted banking down there, and it's very easy to get loose. So I try to stay at least in that second lane for this track. But this is going to be a very tough one. Single split. There are all sorts of different types of irons out here. I think the 26 car, it says he's a 0.4K, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see how many of the lower guys survive this race. But let's see what happens here. Wouldn't be shocked with an early caution. We have 2 sets of tires in this series, and tires are going to be kind of meaningful. Watch out for anybody going crazy into turn 1. Back it off early. One guy is going lower than me. He's sliding up. Somebody's going all the way down in the apron. That's pretty crazy. That's number 1 car, I think. He knows what he's doing. Going down on that apron is wild to me, though, for this track. I cannot imagine that, but maybe there's some grip down there I don't know about. Try to give him room on the bottom. He got the old Earnhardt car. He didn't hit any qualifying laps, so he started further on back, but man, he is going way down there, and we get a caution. So looks like we fell back 1 spot, really only to the number 1 car there, ripping that inside line, which is absolutely crazy. So we're gonna have a quick caution, and nobody's gonna go pit here unless you probably have any damage from that restart. Oh, it is single file. I did hear last week that they changed this thing to single file. Gavin was telling me when he ran Bristol. I completely forgot about that because week 1 this thing was double file restarts. I was going to the outside of the car in front of us there, so single file restarts. So every spot matters even that much more now because it's not double file. You can't really get an advantage or whatever being in one lane or the other. Old school here being single file, which is going to be interesting. But hopefully we can have a decent start. I'm interested to see Jose keep working his way through the field on that apron, which is crazy to see. I have not tried that at all, and I don't want to like attempt it out of nowhere in a race. I would have to try that in a practice or something to get comfortable with doing that, because I would not want to just go blindly into an official race trying that. But they're pretty spread out behind me. Waiting on them to hit the throttle up here. Car in front of us is a little slow off the start, and there goes Jose again. All the way down to that bottom. He is fast down there, though. It's crazy. He's got to watch that inside wall on turn 1 and 2. It is very sketchy.
I didn't know that
coming
line
off
worked
the...
on this refresh.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is a refresh, and interesting.
It worked, man.
Oh, boy. Didn't want to run into the FedEx car. That guy tried the bottom and slid straight up. So this is a refresh. They confirmed it for me right there. So that's good to know. I wonder if I need to be like not full throttling it down the straight, try to save the tire a little bit for the corner. Oh, 8 cars losing it. He saves it. That's the thing, like in the beginning, I didn't know if I wanted to be bottom or top for that start, and we were on the bottom, but that's the reason I was afraid of the bottom, because somebody could just get loose on your outside, and then you have nowhere to go, and you just get hit. That guy's hitting the wall. Seems like Jose is not really utilizing the apron every lap. I think he just does it off the very start. He does on the exit, which is interesting. But he is very fast with it. That guy got loose on our outside. Let's go. Got that spot and a caution. So we got up to 11th and got a caution. So at least we were able to make a spot up there. But I think they're wrecking somewhat towards the back because I haven't seen a single car crash yet.
1 to go.
All right, 1 to green here. We're in 11th, single file. We'll see if, actually, I don't even know where Jose went. He got further ahead of us. I'm not sure which car he is.
Shit. It goes by in a couple minutes.
I think Jose's like 3 cars up. Yeah, he's that Dale car up there. We got a Dale car in front of us, but he's number 8 car. He doesn't have a custom number. He just uses the iRacing one given to him. Trying to save a little bit of fuel under the cautions just so we don't take as much when we pit, even though it won't matter too much. You might be able to make it all the way if it were to get some cautions and we never pit. It would be close on fuel then, because you start out and have like in the 70s for the amount of laps you could go. But with caution laps, you might be able to save enough. But if we keep getting cautions this quick, we may not have to pit too often, because we only got 2 sets of tires anyway, so you got to be careful with the sets you take, like when you take them.
Green flag.
Try to use them at the most optimal time.
0.95.
And Jose's going all the way down to that apron again. He is making that work. Try to get a cut down here if we can. But the thing is, I know it's got to be super loose down there because New Hampshire is usually quite loose on the bottom side. You got to be real careful with that. Oh, it looks like he missed the bottom a little. That guy hit the bottom pretty well in the Edwards car. The 8 car is pushing it hard on the exit there. He almost smacked the wall.
31.94.
So I guess going in and diamonding the line isn't like super optimal like I was trying in qualifying and practice. I didn't really see many fast people in my practice to see like what the real line is. Seems like it's kind of low and cutting down, just trying to get your car straight for the exit. But I hope over a long run we can be all right. That's my goal. Every time in these races, I try to have a good car on the long run. Not usually super fast in the short run in this thing. I'm hoping over the entire race we can figure the car out a little bit more and try and save some tires. And then we'll be a little bit better at the end of a run and stuff than some people. That's the whole goal for me. These cars are very squirrely though down the straightaway, so got to be careful with them. And they're wrecking somewhere in the back once again, it seems like. That's unfortunate. Caution number 3.
And 1 to go.
All right, we're single file once again. We're in 10th. The Carl Edwards car.
Now, is it because of
The Carl Edwards car in front of us pitted coming to 2 to green or something. I don't know why. We only had like maybe 4 to 5 laps green so far. We haven't had too many overall. We've had 3 cautions and we're on lap 18, so hasn't been too many green flag laps. But if it were to go green to the end, he could look like a genius, honestly. Like right now we're on like the edge of the fuel window if it were to go green the entire way, but I don't know if my numbers are accurate from all the pacing laps and stuff, because it says I'm at like 61 left right now. It'd be super tight. Might be able to save enough on the long run, but we'll see what ends up happening. I don't expect it going green to the end, but that guy that pitted, he might cycle to the lead if we get like another caution after, like maybe if we get like a 10 lap run, he might cycle to the lead, because tires are gonna matter. But if we only do like a 10 lap run or something, he may not pit because he already took a set and you only have 1 set left after that. Got the old junior baseball car. It's a pretty sick scheme. I always like the look on that one. See if we could stay under the 8 here. Try not to get on throttle too hard because it will get sideways very quick, and we get a caution immediately once again. Oh boy, it sounds like we got some protest potentially going on in the race. The 12 and the 18 getting together or something. The 12's yelling at the 18 saying he came up on him. The 18's yelling at the 12, he came down on him. We'll see the incidents at the end of this thing. I'll see what happened. But they're all mad at each other and all that. And then I guess the 12 went and wrecked the 18 under caution, like spun them out into the wall and stuff under caution. So they both got damage to where they are in the pits still. At least they went lap down. So that's unfortunate for them. But hey, that gets some people out of the race for us for now. But we'll see if we can get any green flag laps going. I'm okay on fuel now. I got 60 laps left, it says. And that guy, oh yeah, the lappers go to the inside here. I forgot about that because we're single file. Lappers start.
17, if you don't get your button up there, I'm going to get here and I'm fine where you live.
Oh boy. The lappers are going to be on the inside up by the leader. So they could race back onto the lead lap potentially, but that's usually not going to happen. Now it's just going to be interesting with the lapper kind of up here in the way for a lot of us. Trying not to spin out. Jose is just making moves up there. That cut down off of 2 is crazy. Going down to that flat on the bottom. And then he's going all the way down there on the entry of 3. Like, he has that thing dialed for these restarts. It is crazy seeing that. I've never seen anybody use the apron like that in iRacing, at least. In real life, I've seen them do it on restarts, and it's nuts looking, but did not think anybody really be using that. And oh my god, I about got taken out by the 13. That was terrifying. That dude came flying into the corner, and I'm losing it on the backstretch because I'm an idiot and a squid. Trying to get it turned around, but yeah, I'm an idiot and spun it off of 2. That's why I've always been terrible at this track. Oh, they died in turn 3. Interesting. So the caution wasn't even for me. I was off the racing line and all that. So I'm an idiot and spun out myself, but I'm gonna go get tires now because we got 2 sets to use anyways, and we're at lap 24, 25. We'll be good for the rest of the race on fuel, 100%. But I'm a squid and spun it myself, but then they died in turn 3. I don't even think a caution was about to come out for me because I was way down off the racing line. So that was unfortunate, and I just gassed it up too much trying to get off the corner. But that's this track for you, and that's why I've never been great at it or a fan of it. It's just like it kicks out on you so randomly, and just can't save it here. It's very tough.
1 to go. Good line.
All right, we're on 1 to green. We're way back here in 21st right now. The lapper's going to go up to the front on the inside. I'm behind the 22 here, so I need to stay behind him, it says. but he needs to catch up to the rest of the field, hopefully by the time we get around. But I'm happy I pitted because it said my right rear was like 94%. The rest of my tires were 96 right front, and then the left sides were 98, so the right sides were mainly just getting worn out. But we should be good on fuel the rest of the race. I'll still save a little bit under caution. And hopefully we can try to drive forward with a little bit fresher tires. That's my goal here. And then if we get like another, I'm getting hit under caution.
Sorry.
Yeah, pay attention a little bit, please.
I don't know why we were checking up that hard like that.
Yeah, but you still got to pay attention. Either way. Because I'm not running into the guy in front of me. People are checking up for no reason way back here because they want to be like 10 car lengths off the guy in front of them. That's 17 car up there. Trying not to like fully jump it because, oh, they're wrecking already. Massive wreck on the front stretch. Jesus, that's a mess. So actually, maybe me spinning out saved me from that wreck because that seemed like towards the front, and we might have ended up straight in it. Who knows? All right, we're on one to green, and I think we're in like 8th or something now all of a sudden. Yeah, we're in 7th all of a sudden. That's kind of crazy. A lot of people pitted there under that caution. So my half spin and stuff kind of gave us a lot of track position one caution later. So there's going to be some fast guys right behind us now, and then also there were some damaged cars that ended up in that wreck and all that. So this is going to be quite interesting. It's going to be a mess probably with some slower guys in front of fast guys. This is going to make things very, very interesting, but hopefully we could try to avoid anything crazy happening in front of us, and maybe we can get some green flag laps for once because we have not gotten like any green flag laps in this thing, but kind of what I expected out of this race, honestly. With New Hampshire. I figured I was going to spin at one point because I feel like every New Hampshire race, no matter what car, I'm spinning out. Pretty much. Damn, I'm in 7th and it says I'm losing 3 irate, and that's pretty wild. I don't know what the 17 is doing. 22, you got to hit the throttle, bud. The 17 is way on the bottom. He's just trying to let people by, apparently. He did not want to be up towards the front, I guess. 12 cars going by, that's fine. I know we got some fast guys right behind us, but I need to watch out for these guys in front of me. Somebody left. I think that was the 14. I don't know if he was in that wreck, apparently, I guess.
31.
Try to see if we could try to work our way forward at all. I know I'm not fast here, but try to keep the car clean. Oh, 22 almost lost it there. That was a little sketchy. Can't make any like sudden movements left and right in this car. Like trying to pull up in front of him or anything. I just like spin the tires and go straight at the wall. Have to like slowly work it up the track on a straightaway, which is absolutely crazy.
Good save, good save.
8 car is behind me, which he was right in front of us earlier. We didn't really get many green flag laps though, so I'm assuming he's a little faster than me with flying up on us. He got a little loose there, it looked like. We were like door to door there. 24 car up here. He just got that track position from the caution for sure. Please don't come up on me. That was close. Thought I was gonna get doored up into the wall. Did not know if he knew that we were there or not. We kind of got a little bit of room where we can maybe do our diamond line that we were in qualifying. Even though it's not super fast or anything. It doesn't seem to be the fast lane, I should say. But 8 car is gonna get under us here as I go to try to do it.
Still there, your door. On the inside.
Try to get the run on the exit. These cars sway so much on their own. It is very tough to hold it absolutely 100% straight. Like down the straightaway, these things want to float and wobble around a ton. Trying to give room to the car underneath, but if they run us up towards the wall, I don't have any room to give them. Because if I'm under somebody, I try and give them the room to move around. Because I know how crazy this car is. That's how we got hooked at Charlotte on the backstretch going straight. Dude wanted to side draft super hard and be like inches off my door, and the back end just sways left and right by itself, going in a straight line. Especially at a real high speed track like Charlotte. That guy's blinking out. Oh, he's back. Got the 15 to our inside. One of the Dale Jr. baseball schemes.
Clear, clear, clear.
He's working his way forward once again. Try and get down here and get by this guy also.
Still outside. Clear, clear.
He got a little loose, it looked like. I'll take it. I think I got the guys who are running more towards the front now right behind me.
Clear.
Gotta really be careful not get loose right when they're on my inside.
31.6.
They definitely dive into the corner deeper than I do. They're running all the way down on the apron under me.
Still inside. Clear.
It seems like running all the way down that apron makes you have a really bad exit. Like you have an amazing entry and corner, and then the exit just absolutely tanks. I ran way too hard into that corner, went a little too deep. We're up in 6th right now though.
31.
Getting some green flag laps in finally.
Inside. Still
The natural
inside.
line is kind of like the washout mid-corner. We're kind of holding off the 13-3 and 1 car all right behind us. We're not too far off the guys in front of us either. I think the 13 was the car straight behind me when I spun out on my own.
And we're halfway in the race.
I think he was the one that almost locked up and got me in the rear end. And here comes the Carl Edwards car back.
My fault, 19. Sorry
Wait,
about
did he
that.
pit a second time? I think he did. So is he out of tires now? I honestly don't know. He might be out of tires unless one of the 2
Good
times he
day.
didn't
Holy
take
crap.
tires somehow. I have no clue. They were 3 wide behind me. Like
Yeah, it's all good.
the high
Felt
lane
like I may have slowed down
in
a little
the
more than I
darkness,
should have,
the
so-
very low on the apron lane, which
Get back
Jose
in
was
front
down
of me.
there,
I'll
and
have
then
to
the Carl Edwards car was straight behind me. Catching these guys a little bit. Carl Edwards car got inside. He didn't get much of a run.
Quarter inside. Clear.
Definitely hard passing right now once we get like kind of strung out and get like a rhythm going. Oh, he's washing out on that guy.
Working the bottom inside. In and out, no hole.
Yep, that was close. I had that 15 car cutting down on my nose, and I had the other guy below us. I got real floaty off that corner. We're in this 3rd lane, so I don't know how low he's gonna go. He went pretty low. Jose fell really far back. I wonder if him and the 13 got together. They might have.
Yeah, they're both.
And we're going to have another caution here. We actually went a little bit of time on that one, but
Why?
I think I'm going to stay out and then save the last set of tires for like an ending run potentially, because I think we're good right now.
1 to go.
All right, 1 to
So
green.
you should be on the outside.
We're in single file still, obviously, but we're in 4th. Like 3 guys in front of us pitted, and a decent amount of cars behind us pitted as well. So that's a quite interesting. A good amount of them did, I would say. Not all of them. I don't know where it would start. Hang on, let me try to find out. Because I know Jose pitted behind us, and Jose, where is he? I don't even see him. I'm not sure where he's at. He actually fell really far back right there, apparently, because he thinks they're still trying to catch up to the field or something. Because I don't really see him on the relative anywhere behind me, so they might have fell really far back. I want this thing to get like a 10-ish, 15-lap run, something like that, and then go take tires for the ending, and we might be good to go. So we'll see how this plays out.
Make sure you got all your stuff
Hopefully,
ready.
we can get a little bit of a
The
run.
apron on the back stretch after the green flag, let you all go by. I don't want to fuck up anyone else's races.
Apparently, like 2 or 3 or 4 cars got really extensive damage on that crash.
Ready, green, green, green.
What the checkup?
The lead is good on
I don't know
7.
why it was that bad of a checkup. That was kind of crazy.
5.2, 6, 7.
I don't know who caused that. I don't know if the leader did or second place tried to jump it and just checked up immediately. I have no clue. But that Carl Edwards car going to the lead right away off the green flag here, going way down on the apron, running down there. He's sliding on up mid-corner. They're going to hit. It's going to get the junior car out of whack. Going to get this guy a little bit out of whack. We kind of got to run. I'll take it. Try not to overshoot it up into him or anything.
Good job, Em. Good job. Solid.
Try not to spin it down here on the apron. Are we 3 wide? No, we're 2 wide. We're good.
Clear, clear, clear.
Definitely don't want to be 3 wide. Wasn't sure if the 13 got to his outside or not, but he backed way off, it seemed like.
Stay with him, baby.
I need to get a good 1 and 2. I might be able to clear him.
31.
If I knew what I was doing down there on that apron, I would go down there. This 18's trying to pinch us a little bit. I got the 13 kind of behind us on the bottom.
Outside.
Got a little loose. We got clear. Let's go. We're up to second. Let's go. That's pretty big.
15, sorry, I slid into your door there earlier.
13 sending it on that bottom side. He washes up a little bit when he does that, so I gotta be careful of him sliding up in the mirror.
31.30.
I want to try and keep this line up on the second lane. I need to back it down a little bit earlier. I'm trying to go a little deeper into the corner and I keep overshooting it too much. So I need to just back down my corners like right at the 3 or something. And we get caution, so do we go in pit now? We got fresher tires. We'll have fresher tires than some people. Some more than others, but I don't know. We still got 30 laps. Still a long way to go, but it might be worth it right now because we came and got our tires like 25-ish, 30-ish laps ago, something like that. So not 100% sure. I'm gonna kind of see what everybody's. I'm gonna go and see what everybody else is kind of doing.
1 to go.
All right, we are 1 to green here. We're in second still, so hopefully we can try to keep up with the Carl Edwards car up here. I don't think he has any more tires left. We stayed out and did not pit because it seemed like nobody was pitting behind us either. And we haven't gone too long on these tires. We had a decent amount of green flag laps, but a couple quick cautions. And I felt like we were running pretty solid here so far with these tires right now. So I don't really want to lose all this track position right now. But if we were to go green to the end, I don't know if we'd be in trouble or not. It'd be interesting to see. But apparently the one car and some other cars are ruffling feathers together. Not 100% sure what's going on with them, but we'll see
I
if
respected you like you respected me.
we'll see if we get like a real quick restart or what. I have no clue. It was a real big jam up on that last one. It was kind of weird. I don't want to just fully stomp on it in second gear and spin my tires too bad. Yeah, see, he's going all the way down there again. Washing out, though. I feel like that's just going to hurt his exit. He's getting a good exit there, actually. 1 lap car way down on the apron. And try to get back into a rhythm of just running this second line. Slowing down at like the 3. Trying to get it rotated enough and not get on throttle too hard to loop it. Kind of got a little lucky with when we spun ourselves and went and took tires, because then we cycled around kind of towards the front and just kind of stayed up here in a way. So I'm really happy about that. So I got tires on 26, it says. So we've gone like almost 30 laps, not all green anyways.
Clear low.
Trying to hold off the 13, the hard charge on 13.
31.281.
Trying to hold my line here. He's trying to run that super low line. I feel like it just hurts him on the exit. He gets under us a little bit every time in the corner. I'm overshooting that a little bit, running the 3rd lane. I can't see where he's at. Okay. Damn, that guy went super low on the apron. I don't know if he was losing it or what, but the Carl Edwards car was shooting down on the 3 and 4, and we get another caution. Like, I don't know if we need to pit the entire rest of the race or anything, because I just feel like we're going to lose all our track position and never gain it back. So with the way these cautions are happening, I think I'm just going to stay out the rest of this race, and it's not going to matter too much for us. So I think that's the play for now.
1 to go.
All right, we're 1 to green here. Still in second. I think 4th place just pitted.
Yeah, oh man, the 1 car, man. You're on like a bum, dude. Jose, what are you doing, bro?
Dylan's definitely
13,
just being sarcastic.
I wouldn't let that 1 car by, no matter what. If the last thing you do in this earth, don't let that 1 car by.
He just wants to win the race is the thing. He doesn't want Jose to catch him.
Yeah, about 20 left running tires.
Yeah, he definitely has fresher tires. That's going to be interesting. He's definitely fast regardless. Like, he was going through the field on that very apron early on, too.
No offense there, 13, but your mic is, like, not very good.
We'll see what happens.
Fish tank high.
Try not to
Go, buddy. Nice and smooth.
spin the tires too bad on this restart. Do what we did last time. We had a decent start with Dylan. Dylan definitely pulled way away, but we got away from Matthew behind us a little bit, which was nice. Quick shift it. Get a decent little jump there.
7.905,
Then just run our line the best we can. Jose's gonna be flying up on that apron most likely. And we need to just try not to wreck ourselves. Just run as nice, smooth of a line as we can. The 13's probably gonna catch us like he was running that low line on entry. We'll pull away slightly on the exit like we were. And hopefully him and Jose can battle it out. I imagine Jose will end up getting by all of us by the end of this thing. Cautions or not. Just because of the way he takes turn 1 on that very apron is crazy. He can gain some serious time and positions early in a run off a restart. And the 13's like trying to run his line, I think, to somewhat make him run somewhere else. And the 9's back there as well. I think Jose and the 9 are side by side. I just ran my fastest lap of the session, and I'm on like 30-ish lap tires. May not all be green. I think I have like 20 or so on my tires. Something like that. And Jose and the 13 are now side by side. Jose and Matthew.
Bad there, buddy? See ya. You got fresh tires. Cool. We're getting on the yellow. I'll blow right by the time.
Oh boy. I know Jose's gonna probably go flying by us. He is number 1 car also. He doesn't have too much more irate than us, but this is not a great track for me by any means. He'll get by me here, going into 3. He's gonna go super low like he has been. Yep. Slide up mid-corner. I don't want to run into the back of him or even attempt to try to cross over. I'm content getting 3rd, honestly. I'm very content with that. Just need to not overshoot my lines like that. I'm hoping that the 13, the way that he dives into the corner, I'm hoping he has killed his right front more and he's falling back. And we get a caution as soon as Jose's about to try to get the lead, but he's gonna have a shot here on the restart and it'll be interesting watching him do it. We're gonna have like around 10 laps to 11 laps left here when we take the green at the end.
1, 2, 3.
All right, 1 to green here. The leader, the 3, Dylan, and the 13, Matthew, behind me, they both pitted. They came out about 11th and 12th, I believe, so that's going to be interesting seeing how far they can get up in about 11, 12 laps. We could end up with some quick cautions with them trying to work their way through the field on fresher tires to some of those guys further back, so they're going with that strategy. I'm just going with the strategy of people are going to keep wrecking and we're going to end up with a decent finish here. That's what I'm hoping for. Jose's got this thing in the bag now. He has fresher tires. Oh my god. He is flying by. I don't think he was supposed to pass the pace car there, but I don't think he cares either. I don't know where that guy's going. I'm very confused by that one. But we got 1 lap car coming to our inside. Green flag. Oh boy. It's a little glitched. This happened in Gavin's race. He said too. They would go green in like turn 1 or something at Bristol.
7-3.
Oh, and I'm messing up the entry a little bit, but we got a little bit of a gap behind us now, just barely. But that was quite interesting. The two right behind me definitely are on much fresher tires, like 20 lap fresher tires. But they were kind of struggling to get by the 13, it seemed like. So I'm hoping that I could run well enough on my older tires to try and hold them off. They had a really good run there through 3.
31.0.
I just hope I don't get ran over on the entry and get looped around. If they pass me, fine, but please just don't wreck me. Just get to my inside, pass clean or something. Stick a nose out, something, because I just want to keep running this line. He's sticking a nose down. Wasn't really like close or anything. He just stuck a nose out to be like off-centered.
There. That's a good
Stay
job.
in this 3rd lane. Oh, don't loop it. They're too wide behind me now.
31.055.
Oh, I'm gonna overshoot that pretty bad. No, we actually slowed it down just enough. Did not think I was going to. Try not to loop it off of 2, because that's where it tends to happen much easier. 3 and 4 isn't as loose. I'm just not as good there either.
Still there. Inside clear.
Getting that washout. We're rocked in right now.
31,
Trying to be.
3, 5.
Trying to be rocked in and stick in this 2nd lane. Oh, he's getting that cut down. Please don't lose it myself. Please don't hook me.
Still there.
He was side drafting hard there, even though the side draft's not like super strong here or anything. Trying to hold it in this 3rd lane. Get a good run there off of 4. I'm getting floaty on the front stretch.
31.245.
All I got is one more guy right behind us, and other than that, we're pretty free.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear.
I don't want another restart, honestly, because that would just put the guys on the even fresher tires that just got them right behind us.
Still there, still there.
So I want this thing to go green to the end at this point. And we could probably finish in 4th,
31.4.
maybe 5th at the worst, if Dylan catches us.
30.703.
Which he might on a lot fresher tires than us. So pitting there probably seemed like a really good idea. I just didn't want to lose that track position. I felt like we weren't going to gain it back for where we were. And if Dylan gets by us and we finish 5th and we finish right behind him, it's like we were finishing right behind him from the very beginning anyways.
31.
Like from when he was in the lead and we were in 2nd, so I'm not mad about that. And honestly don't know if these have a green-white checkered or not. So if we get to like a caution in the next in 2 or 3 laps, I don't know if it will go to a green-white checkered or if it'll just finish. Because they got the old school rules of the single file and lapper on the inside. Don't know how it will go if we do get a caution. It could be interesting, and we could potentially just finish 4th there. Dylan's getting that big washout to a cut down behind us. Oh, we're getting loose. I need to not watch him. I need to watch my own line. They're going forward in front of us. Hey, if you two get into each other and lose some ground or spin out here towards the end, I wouldn't be too mad. I would not be too mad at all if both them spin. That'd be the only way I'd be happy if there was a caution, if it was the 2 guys in front of me there. But Dylan is catching us quite quick. He's got some fresh tires compared to us. We got 3.5 laps left here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hold him off at all. He's gonna try for a huge cut down here. Yeah, 5th seems like the worst we'll probably finish. Because Dylan's catching us quite quick, and then there's a huge gap behind him, like over 2 seconds.
31.243.
If Dylan wants to get by us, he can get like a good cut down off of 2 here. Which it seems like he is. Just don't hook me, please. Oh, I'm in the wall. Sorry, I bounced off the wall. I was trying not to
Clear.
pull down.
Good job.
Did not want to wreck myself on him because I got scraped into the wall, and it really just sucks you in real quick.
31.
Because he was trying to side draft strong, and I just didn't want to be hooked. So I like slightly moved right, and it just sucked me into the wall. Pause. But we'll see if he can go try to make anything happen with them. Maybe he can bump one of them or so and move them out the way.
White flag.
White flag here. No more caution. So if they do wreck in front of us, we just got to miss it. We got enough room. We should be able to.
31.3.
We got nobody behind us. So fifth is the worst we're going to get. Oh, is he going to get him there? I thought he was going to hit him in that rear end. It was close. He wants that third spot badly. He might try to send it. He is sending it down. Is he going to wash out into him? Are they going to touch? Oh, they touch. They're not losing it, though, unfortunately. He just bounced off of them.
So you spec higher than 13%.
Big win there. Oh, and I don't know if he just hit the brakes afterwards or what. But, hey, we finished fifth. I will take that. We were not very fast, and we spun it ourselves. So I can't be mad with the fifth place. It says we'll gain 12 iRating, so I will take that all day at New Hampshire. They're angry at each other and stuff from the race and everything, but we'll go back and see the incidents that ended up happening in this thing. Where are the incidents? Race. Let's go on. Most exciting, and we had a whole bunch of wrecks early on. Like, we just had caution after caution early. This was lap 2. They're all fine. Who's gonna wreck it? 14's pretty far up here, but none of the wrecks early happened in front of us. There was already a caution. Like, why didn't it show me anything? It already happened at this point. What happened? Did something happen with the 99 or something, or the 11 here? All right, let me just get it on one car or something. Oh, spinning out in the back. Gotcha. 26 gets into the 24, it looks like, on the braking zone. Some net code for sure. That was straight behind me. I didn't even notice in my mirror. Did not notice that one bit. 19 losing it right in front of the 24. He misses that, but nails the wall. 26 car, this was right behind me. I figured that something happened to the 26, and the 26 just gasses it, loses it into the 13. Wrecks himself off the 13's right rear. And then 18 on 18 crime. Just tapping them, trying to straighten them back out. But the caution already came out at that point, I believe. I think this was the... All right, this is what the 18 and the 12 was arguing about right here. So he comes in, runs this third lane. He comes in, washes out. Yeah, that's on the bottom car. You washed all the way out into his left rear, and he never got below that third lane. Like, he was right on the dotted line, but never came below it still. He washed from the bottom up. And I see what they were arguing about. One guy thinks it was one way, the other guy thinks it was another. And then he said he spun him out or something under caution. He just kind of pushed him down into the wall. Unless it was this. They were going at each other, apparently. The 18 comes up to the 12. He's trying to get into the pits. He's stopping them from getting to the pits. They're all trying to go by, so that was a whole mess. That was ridiculous. And then 26 losing it. Oh, is he going to straight line that dude? No, the 3 car was smart there and saw that coming and moved out the way, just hit the brakes. I think this was the restart. Oh my goodness, what happened here? How did this happen? Did, like, the green flag had to have came out? Like, why were they so far back behind him? Oh no, I think they were literally trying to time it at the last second, and then they started hitting them as that started. And then just massive crashes. Nobody was checking up. I think I would have been right behind that 8 car when I spun, pretty much, or right behind the other junior car, which they missed it, so we possibly could have missed that wreck as well, which is nice. So we got a little lucky there, and we got our way towards the front and didn't hit the rest of the race after that, pretty much. And then that guy hit the wall, just gassed it up. Nice 360. Absolutely nailed it. 17 car going like 30 miles an hour too fast into that corner. Hits the wall real hard. That guy up there is getting dumped. He saves it, and then the 20 car just never slowed up for it. And then the 13 and the 3 were going at it. Oh, yeah, he just tapped him in the rear end. Jose got the 13 in the rear end, made him lose it. No caution for that, though, because we did stay green there for a second. The 24 is loose on the straightaway, and then the 20 just dumps him, and then the 20 gets dumped because he dumped the other guy, so that's actually pretty funny. And then these guys are checking up. The Larson dumps Gordon. Massive stuff. Absolutely massive stuff. Does this guy go in straight line somebody? No, he was flying up. I thought that it was showing that for a reason. The 22... kind of didn't go all the way out to the wall like expected, so I don't know if Jose just came up like his normal line or whatnot. He was running this bottom line. This is crazy. I could not fathom doing that. This track is so difficult and loose. Like, I feel like I would just die down there. 7 car gets tight or loose right there, checks up. This guy loses it, and that is going to be a wreck and a caution for sure. And then people are trying to check up. People don't check up. That 5 car was really bad at not checking up for people. That Larson car for sure. 18 here, gassing it too hard, squealing his tires, losing it himself. 1 junior car. Oh, and the 18 came down on the 11. The 18 being so mad at another guy for saying he came down on somebody, that he wrecked multiple times in this race on his own accord right there. Like, he just dumped that dude coming down on him. Like, it's kind of funny. Ooh, 5 car was real low on that exit and just kind of got him. That was kind of a racing deal, but I feel like he was low. I would definitely place the blame on that. Red 5, and again, getting him squirrely. He tried to make it a real aggressive move and got the back end of that guy. This guy was super tight. He looked like he had damage or something. 18 going the brake, and the 5 car looks like he's trying to take him out. Good save, though, honestly. Good save there. And this was after the race. It looked like he just downshifted or something to blow his motor or something. And then he is angry and just goes in straight lines another dude. Like, Jesus, people were going crazy in this one. But hey, we somehow finished 5th and stay out of all the carnage. I think I only have a 2X in this whole thing. Yeah, we had a 2X, which I'll take. But finishing 5th said we'll gain a little bit of I rating. So let's go see what we get out of the results. We do end up gaining 12 I ratings, super low SOF. Like, if I would have finished 7th, I think we were losing I rating. Race Labs was saying. So 6th and higher was the only way we were gaining any I rating. Jose gets a solid 37 for the win, even though it was a super low SOF, but he had the right tire strategy. Dylan was super fast there at the end. He did the right tire strategy to try and get back up here, because I think he would have lost spots to those two as well and probably finished 4th right in front of me. So he ended up net gaining, I think, 1 spot really out of that, because he definitely was going to get passed by Jose. He might have actually been able to hold off these two on the fresh tires. I don't know, because he was pretty quick, but you never know how it would have worked out. The 13 pitted with Dylan, fell all the way back to 9th, or he worked his way up like 2 or 3 spots from the restart. That's it. That's what I was afraid of. I did not want that to happen, so I gambled, stay out, and I feel like it worked out better for us. Finishing top 5, I will take that all day. So that is really nice, and we gain a little bit of safety as well, which is pretty good. So overall, pretty solid race. I'm happy that we gambled on the tires, never pitting again. I was really tempted to pit in like 2 or 3 times before that, and I'm happy I never did and stayed towards the front, because it seemed like a mess back there, and I feel like I just would have gotten caught up in something. My little spin I had definitely was dumb, and I was a squid on my, that was on my part, but they ended up wrecking into turn 3 anyways, and that brought out the caution no matter what. And luckily we got the tires then, and we were able to miss that huge wreck on the restart, so that was pretty lucky. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you try this out this week, very tough combo, so be very careful on throttle. Get some practice running that apron out for restarts, because that seemed crazy with what Jose was doing. He was working that thing on the restarts, doing really well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.